I think the result's probably a fair reflection of the way the team's played. We were a little bit off tonight. We were slow to start in the first 6 overs of each innings. I think we gave away too many in our first 6 when we bowled. We were just a little bit too sides to the wicket, and they played well. And then when we batted, they were very good and created pressure and used conditions very well. So in between, there was some cameos from Warner and Punt at the end. We thought we'd pulled it back with Patharana's wickets, but then that last little flurry pushed them to a pretty good score. So look, I think in the end, probably 20 runs difference between the teams is about right. Yeah, he did. It was excellent batting, and Patharana had come off an excellent over the over before, so quite rightly so, he was lining up the wickets, and Rishabh Pant, there's not many in the world that can do that, and Patharana's had a lot of success, and it was just a good contest, and it showed that Pant has still got a lot of natural flair, and under pressure he played really well. If we'd been able to restrict them to 170 something, we would have walked off pretty happy, but the extra sort of 12-15 runs there were quite crucial in the end. I think it's the first 6 overs of each innings. So theirs was it ended up to be quite high. I think in the 60s after an okay start, and ours we limped to 30. So there's 30 runs there, which when you lose by 20, that's probably the difference. And then we had a lot of catching up to do. And their bowling plans were good. They stuck to their plans, and we had a late flourish, obviously, at the end. But the damage was probably done in the first 6 overs of each innings. No concern. You're going to have ups and downs, a long tournament, so no concerns. He wants to get runs every time, obviously, but no concerns. We've played well for 2 games, and the nature of this tournament is you're going to have a little bit of, very rarely do you go, and we know that from experience. So we were just a bit off today and got beaten by a team that was desperate to win. I'll start with his captaincy. Very good. To transition into the job is not easy, but he's done it seamlessly. We're using MS as well, still as part of the decision making. So he's, along with Jadeja, providing leadership with him off the field, and he's doing really well. He had a hard game to do today, and he did it well, and within the time frames, which is important. His batting form has been fine in the nets, and his demeanour off the field is excellent. So really positive around the captaincy. It was beautiful, wasn't it? And even the one-handed one, the one over mid-wicket. He has been playing incredibly well in pre-season. He's coming back from a quite serious operation, so he's rehabbing really well. But his batting has been superb, and that type of performance just gave us a bit of a positive vibe to the end of a tough day. So to get within 20 is important, run rate wise. And he knows that, and the way he played was with that in mind, and it was spectacular. Yeah.